So she calls me up every once in a while. She's called me, and so I went to her home in Malibu. She has all these palms. These palms are like $500,000 a palm. Okay, so she lost like 10 of them. And she said, I'm really, every once in a while, I've known her for years, she does the same thing. I'm really tired of them dying. I want you to take care of them for me. And I don't care what the certified arborist says, right? Yeah. And so I went there, and what I sprayed was the biology.
Yeah.
The palms are healthy.
The biology, the tree fixes itself.
Right. The biggest problem I had is I told the gardeners, you really got to scrape the soil and get rid of all this fertilizers, those tiny purple balls that they would be there. That's not right. You know, a worm will not survive in that at all. And I had to get them clean it up. Today I was at this place, and these guys, it's an oak tree, and they have a fungus, and it was dying, and so I started taking care of it. And what I do was a combination of things. One of the things that I learned that my seaweed, my super seaweed does, you can actually pour it. I make a tree vent. The tree vent is a clay drain pipe. Oh, you're not moving anymore. Yes, you are. There you go. You were still like.
Yes. Well, I was actually trying to look up that nitrogen product, but it's not giving me anything.
NITRON.
I know. I typed that in, and I got a bunch of other people selling it. I didn't get the actual website, so.
I think it's nitron.com.
Yeah, I'll try again. That's what I'm sorry. I was looking off. I was actually listening to
I thought you had stalled. You were stuck there, you know.
And that actually happened yesterday on a show. I glitched out my computer, and so I just froze, and I froze about like in this attitude. And my guest jumped off. I jumped back on as soon as my computer rebooted.
And your guest was gone.
And my guest was gone. It was like, and so I ended the broadcast. And then while I was still on, getting ready to shut down, the guest came back on. It was like, well, I can't restart the show. But anyway, sorry. So it's nitron.com.
I think it's nitron.com, right? Nitron.com. See if you can pull it up. So I was at this house today, and I went there because the oak tree has this. My philosophy is I don't need to know the name of the disease. Yeah. I don't need to know the name at all of the disease. I don't even care the name of the plant. I don't care any of that stuff. All I know is this will work on any of those things. And so the oak tree was dying about 10 years ago. And what they did was they would constantly be injecting into it. They inject into it, whatever that chemical is, right, to control the disease. And the disease is usually spread by a pest. You know, usually some bug will spread it. And so, and then the guy, and so they still have the arborist. And the arborist keeps telling, if the tree dies, your insurance won't cover it because you're not letting me do everything humanly possible. And this guy's voodoo. Voodoo does not count. It doesn't count.
What? Yeah. Voodoo doesn't count? Voodoo doesn't count. Come on.
But if you let me inject the chemicals and it dies, you can say I did everything possible. Yeah. You'll get the value of that tree back. Like Cher, she got 5. So what happened with Cher was the arborist said, look, there's something wrong here. Any moment now, these palms are going to die because I'm not able to inject it. This is going on for 3 or 4 years, okay? Any moment they're going to die and you're going to lose all your money. She finally said, oh, okay. Andy, I said, I know. Your arborist says you got to, I said, fine. A year, 6 months later, 6 months.
Trees are all dead.
2 trees. She got her money for it. So you could say, see, we got it just in time. We got it just in time. And now you can get your money. Yeah. And I was telling her, no, that cost it to happen. You went through 3 years, no problem. It could have gone for another 10, 20, 30, 40 years. It would not have happened. As soon as you started killing the biology again, bam, the disease is there waiting for its opportunity to take over.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think I have it in one of my little charts here that basically says.
So let's switch, bring that back up. Disease suppression.